back with another chapter of Expect the Unexpected by Arctic Vulpix. We are on chapter 55, and in the last chapter, Hedy unfortunately got pranked by the ghost kids. So that's kind of going on. But yeah, we are on chapter 55. If you want to follow along, chapter link is in the description below as always. Now let's get started. Chapter 55 Breakdown. It was supposed to be Pirates' Night. It was supposed to be a great night filled with fun. It was supposed to be distracting. Instead, there was sibling drama, a murderer still possessing a friend reveal, and talk with those stupid ghost children. She didn't want to talk about them. Not tonight of all nights. She just wanted a crazy pirate night. That's all. She hated tonight. Ruby sat in the chair in the office with her legs pulled up to her chest, staring ahead with a scowl. The originals were watching her with concern, having pushed the whole he knew the ghosts reveal aside for the moment. Something was seriously wrong here. After learning something like that, Ruby would never just leave like that. She'd also never leave the ghosts alone until they vanished again. Normally, Ruby would be demanding an explanation while threatening the ghost with some kind of harm. She wouldn't just leave, but she did. Why? Lass? Foxy was the first to enter. She didn't respond beyond the bear's glance at him. He moved over to lean against the desk, studying her while the others slowly walked in as well. Ruby, he tried again. I just wanted a fun night, she said softly, gaze shifting down, but the scowl remaining in place. I don't want any of this drama. Not tonight. The bots glanced at each other. When she had this much control over her emotions, then it usually meant that she was either incredibly angry or upset. It was going to take a while to get the truth. Meanwhile, Hedy was not dealing with the ghost kid revelation well. She'd mostly shut down mentally while trying to process this. So much information had been thrown at her. The ghost kids. Her old friends. They were killing people. Had killed people. Ruby was acting weird, or weirder than usual. She'd deal with that later. Right now, she had something else to deal with. Her expression abruptly darkened as she came out of her shock. Did you try and kill my brother? She asked, pushing the difficult feelings aside for the moment. Felix waved his hand dismissively. His fault he became a night guard. Her anger was suddenly doused like she'd been dumped in ice-cold water. Uncle Scott, she choked out, making Jeremy look at her in concern. Night guard, another answered just as dismissively, like it was nothing. Like they were justified because they were the night guards. I think I'm gonna be sick, she whispered, looking green already. The toys didn't know what to do to help. They'd known about the ghost kids, of course. They'd been involved in the hunt the short time the toys had been operational. They never considered that he could have known them, though. Or known their victims. Megald rested her head on the mechanic's shoulder and crackled in concern. I don't understand. How? Why? She was mostly talking to herself now. The ghosts were getting bored. The toys glanced at the puppet who was in the shadows, but didn't answer that. Kitty? She asked softly. I need to go. She shook her head and pushed back from the ghost suddenly, making Mangles stand up again. Come and visit us again, the ghost called out brightly. We can have lots of fun. You should stay away from the night guard, though. Don't get attached to her. She's not going to be alive for too long. He shivered as they vanished. How could they say that in such cheery voices? What happened to our old friends? I'll take you home, Jeremy offered shakily. Learning that the kids he'd known had tried to kill him in their afterlife was disturbing. Katie accepted the offer silently and gave a weak goodbye to the toys before leaving. The bots left behind didn't really know what to do after that. Meanwhile, the originals had spent their time filling the silence in the office with random chatter, waiting for Ruby to tell them what was bothering her. She hadn't pushed or chased them away. She just sat in the chair and listened. They'd do this for the rest of the night if they had to. Eventually, by the time they reached Bonnie's 5th hide-and-seek story, she spoke. I don't usually go out on this date, she murmured so softly they almost missed it. The others immediately stopped speaking to listen. It's the anniversary, so I just wanted to distract myself. I just wanted some fun. Her voice didn't hold anger anymore. She just sounded tired and sad. Anniversary? She asked softly. She was quiet for so long that they thought she might not answer again. It's been 7 years since my parents died, she whispered, and this time they heard the pain. Goldie literally pushed Foxy off the table to pull Ruby into a crushing hug. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ruby. We didn't know. The other sat in stunned horror before her voice snapped them out of it again. I never told you. I don't like thinking about. We understand. Chica joined the hug, and then all that had to happen. Freddie sighed. They got it now. She didn't like it when shown any emotion other than anger and happiness, really. She wasn't the type to spend the day grieving, preferring to rather do things she enjoyed. Then there was the fight with Hedy, who she generally liked no matter what she said, and a massive reminder of death in the form of homicidal ghosts. All in all, an awful night. They'll deal with the revelations later. Right now, they could help Ruby for once. It wasn't often that she let them. They stayed with her until it was time for her to head home. The small, genuine smile she shot their way when she left made them feel like it had worked. And that's the end of chapter 55. A little shorter, but we get some revelations. So the ghosts, which I think it was hinted at throughout the chapters, or last chapter at least, that the ghosts were Hedy's friends when she was younger. So, yeah. And apparently, Ruby wanted Pirate's Night for to just forget about the whole thing with her parents dying. So, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this chapter. If you did, leave a like. Go leave a review. We are done here. Go, go, go. And be sure to subscribe. And oh yeah, and show the author some love too. Go, 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 do that. We're done. So yeah. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next chapter of A Treasure Discovery.